Did you know that in 1997, 39 people willingly gave up their lives, convinced that a spaceship was waiting to take them to a higher plane of existence? It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, but it was all too real. These were ordinary people, sons, daughters, friends, who believed they were about to embark on the ultimate journey, leaving behind everything they knew. It's almost impossible to imagine, right? How could so many people be drawn into such a bizarre and tragic fate? But that's exactly what happened inside the Heaven's Gate cult, a group whose story would shock the world and leave a legacy of questions that still haunt us today. Let's rewind to the 1970s. Heaven's Gate was founded by Marshall Applewhite, a music teacher with a magnetic presence, and Bonnie Nettles, a nurse with a fascination for the spiritual and the unknown. Together, they created a movement that promised something extraordinary, a way to transcend the limitations of human life and join a higher cosmic order. Applewhite and Nettles convinced their followers that Earth was on the brink of being recycled, that humanity was doomed unless they left their physical bodies behind. They taught that the only escape was to shed all attachments, family, possessions, even personal identity. For those who felt lost or out of place in the world, this message was both terrifying and strangely comforting. To join Heaven's Gate, members had to surrender everything, leaving behind loved ones, jobs, and all their worldly goods. In return, they were promised eternal life aboard a spacecraft that would follow a comet across the stars. The idea was radical, but for those searching for meaning, it offered hope and a sense of belonging. Applewhite, known to his followers as Dew, came across as gentle, even fatherly. He spoke softly, with a calm authority that made people feel safe and understood. He told them they were chosen, destined to graduate to a higher existence beyond the suffering of this world. For many, the group became a surrogate family. Members supported each other, shared meals, and found comfort in the belief that they were part of something bigger than themselves. The promise of transformation and acceptance was powerful, especially for those who felt isolated or misunderstood by society. Over the years, Heaven's Gate moved from place to place across the United States, always keeping a low profile. They ran small businesses, designed websites, and quietly recruited new members. All the while, they were preparing for what they believed would be their final glorious departure from Earth. Then, in March 1997, the appearance of the Hale-Bopp comet electrified the group. To them, it was the long-awaited sign that their time had come. The comet's bright tail, visible to the naked eye, seemed to confirm everything Applewhite had preached. Applewhite declared that a spaceship was finally here, hidden in the comet's wake, ready to carry their souls to a new world. The excitement and anticipation among the group was palpable. They believed they were about to fulfill their destiny. In their final days, members dressed in identical black outfits and Nike sneakers, ate their favorite meals, and recorded farewell videos. In these tapes, they smiled and spoke calmly, expressing joy and certainty about the journey ahead. Their goodbyes were chilling, yet heartbreakingly sincere. Over 3 days, the group died in carefully planned shifts, leaving behind detailed instructions and personal messages for those they left behind. The scene that police discovered was both orderly and deeply unsettling, a testament to the power of belief and the lengths people will go for a sense of purpose. The world was stunned. News outlets scrambled to make sense of the tragedy. How could so many intelligent, seemingly rational people fall for such an extraordinary promise? The story dominated headlines, sparking debates about cults, faith, and the vulnerability of the human mind. The reality is that cults like Heaven's Gate prey on loneliness, uncertainty, and the universal search for meaning. They offer simple answers to life's hardest questions, and a sense of belonging when the world feels cold and confusing. Anyone, given the right circumstances, can be drawn in. Today, the story of Heaven's Gate stands as a haunting reminder of how far people will go to find connection and the dangers of surrendering our critical thinking to blind faith. It's a cautionary tale about the power of belief and the importance of questioning what we're told, no matter how comforting it may seem. If you want to dive deeper into the world's most shocking true crime stories, hit that subscribe button and join us as we explore the mysteries that continue to shape our world.